Hello and welcome back to episode 6. Previously, we went to Spirit Hold, which is an abandoned dungeon, and we saved one of the conjurers there that was trying to do some kind of rite or ceremony to give that part of the land back to the elementals. And we saved that person, but also ran into a shadowy figure that was controlling some kind of golem. And so we stopped them, got that done, and now we are investigating some mishaps with some chocobos, and so we've been sent to slay Kakirans over here, and Rosaline has just given us our marching orders. So we're going to go over here and take care of business, which should just be right down here. Okay, so we have dire mites. Wait, is it up or down? Let's see. It's right here. All right, perfect. So we just need to kill 4. I'm going to try to do this, let's see, without pulling multiples if possible. I don't think I'm strong enough to be able to handle 3 at a time, even with potions. So I'm just not even going to risk it. I don't know what happens if I just pull. Wait, there's 2 right here. I think we can do 2. 2 seems doable. Oh, you're not even going to help your friend. Wow. That's kind of messed up. He's like stood there and watched his friend just get obliterated. But it won't matter because he's about to join his friend in oblivion. Okay. All right. Okay. The deed is done? Good. A grim task, but a necessary one. You have shown them the folly of inciting the wrath of those who consort with adventurers. Perhaps now the Kakiran will think twice before giving in to their larcenist proclivities. Alright, let's see. I got some... I don't really need strength. It's actually probably the better of the 2. And we're level 12. Alright. Ooh. Okay. All right. Nice. I'm going to take that. All right. Osha Jab has a quest for us. A woodwhaler at the Matron's Lethe is looking for a sure-footed adventurer to pluck blue trumpets from the root of the nearby Heaven's Pillar. Ho there, adventurer. You seem light on your feet. Fancy a quick skip along the root of the Heaven's Pillar here? I need someone to pick off a blue trumpet or 2. I know what you're thinking. It's not more than a mushroom, so why the commotion? I'll tell you why. You allow that fungal menace to multiply, and within a moon they'll be covering the whole damn root and rotting the wood clear through. Just watch your step while you're up there, though. The dire mites on the ground won't waste any time adding insult to falling injuries. Once you're done, head up to the top end of the route and report to Theodore. He'll be glad to hear someone's taking care of one of his more dreaded chores. Okay. We're now pulling weeds, apparently. It's kind of a cool route, though. Alright, so we need to be careful that we're not falling off. How close do I have to get? Oh, just that close. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to try to, like, maybe land on it. Oh. Okay. Can I just... No? Oh, maybe I have to go down. Oh, gosh, almost. Almost fell off. Okay. 2. Here's another one. Let's see. Can I jump? Whoops. We'll go all the way around. Perfect. Oh, there's the other one. Okay. Done and done. There's Theodore. It's a nice little view of the forest from up here. The Twelveswood. And Bentbranch. Okay. Looks like he's admiring the view. Oh, you've cleared the route of the blue trumpets? Wonderful. To be quite honest, I have this teeny tiny problem with heights. No, this is not my ideal posting, but we all do what we must. Keeping the route passable is an important job, you see. It's one of the few ways folks can traverse the central shroud since the calamity all but split the area in twain. It is not perhaps the easiest pathway to walk, but there are those who believe the will of the matron herself caused this tendril of a heaven spiller to remain thus suspended, that it might serve the forest people. I'm rather fond of the notion myself. We'll do money. And we have a follow-up. Theodore is looking for an adventurer to deliver a message. It is regrettably my duty to stand watch over the road from here to Bentbranch Meadows. The ranch has become a veritable institution of Gridania, so any threats to its continued operation are taken quite seriously by the wood whalers. Which reminds me, mayhap it was my imagination, but I believe I caught a glimpse of some shadowy fellow not too long ago. Would you mind passing word to Rosaline down below? I would go myself, but, well, it's hard enough marshalling the courage to walk the route for my shift. Okay, so Lily cannot walk down the... All right. You need to put in for a transfer, I think. It's your whole job to be up here patrolling the route. Okay. Shadowy figure yet again. A shadowy fellow? Now that you mention it, I may have seen something. I dismissed it as a trick of the light before, but I thought I saw a shadow in the forest to the north. Still, I suspect it is nothing more than a Kakarin thief on the run. If you must sate your curiosity, by all means investigate. Should you actually find something of note, I would like very much to see it. Okay. So now we're searching for signs of the shadowy figure, which I guess we're just following this up north. And it looks like it's in the middle of all these dire mites, so might have to fight a little bit. Okay. And then remember, we do have a level, I think we have a level 10. We actually might even have a level 5 quest to do for our class, so we might pretty soon get caught up on those, because those are pretty good in terms of gear and abilities and story. Okay, so we found one little clue there. Oh, that's kind of pretty. And we'll go back over here and report back. We found a leather bag. The mystery continues. Have you found something? Remnants of a campfire and a forgotten bag. This could belong to any adventurer or traveler. And inside we have a chocobo grooming brush and roseline oil. But wait, why would a traveler make camp here when it would be far safer to beg the hospitality of Bentbranch Meadows? Bugger me. I think this belongs to that stranger said to be meddling with the chocobos. Thank you, adventurer. We have been lax in our duties, but no longer. I swear we will find the shadow. All right. Level 13. We did it. All right. Threat level elevated. Rosaline would like you to warn other sentries of the stranger's activities. We cannot allow other sentries to dismiss similar sightings. They must know what we have learned. To that end, I've prepared this letter containing everything we know about our mysterious stranger. I need you to show it to my comrades throughout the shroud. Once each sentry has committed the details to memory, have them write their name at the bottom for confirmation. Start with Elmar at the Bannock, then find Bernard at the eastern gates of Bentbranch Meadows. They ought to relay the information to the others. Finally, make sure Eilgar sees the letter. He stands watch within the stables, so if this stranger's aim is to harm the chocobos, Eilgar may have to personally put an end to it. All right. So we have 3 different places we need to go, looks like. Let me look at the map here. Yeah, we'll just do that first, because that's at the Bannock. We'll just go nearest to furthest. Some Bargazon. Don't think they'll bother me too much. Oh, whoops. Maybe if I can jump up the rock. So notice that we haven't done any of the side quests, really. That the MSQ is leveling us more than we need to. I mean, this says level 11, meaning that, like, you get to at level 11. So we're, 2 levels ahead. And that's pretty much the case for most of the game. You don't look like you're here for training. No, I am not. A shadowy figure. Understood. I'll pass word to the recruits as well as the sentries. Let me just make my mark. There. That should do. If you follow the road south, you'll find Bernard by the bridge to Bentbranch. Godspeed, adventurer. Okay. Alright, go past all this. Oh, yeah. The hunting log, too. We do need to finish up some of this. We're pretty close to being done. We haven't really come across anything else that we can kill, though, that's on our list, so we'll keep an eye out. You have business with me, adventurer? Rosalind is right to be cautious, for this stranger to venture so close, yet go to such great lengths to remain undetected, is highly suspicious. They clearly have designs on Bentbranch. We appreciate the help. I should write my name here, yes? And here, take it. You'll find Yalgar in the stables past the Aetherite. Alright, one more. And there's Algar. Mind the birds, adventurer. They get nervous around strangers. What's this? A shadowy stranger near the matron's Leth. Lethy? Leth? You've already shown this to Bernard and Elmar, I see. Good, good. Then all that's left is to inform the staff here. Not everyone here is a wood whaler, true, but even our stable boys wouldn't hesitate to take up arms to defend these chocobos. Alright. Algar would like to impose upon the kindness of an adventurer. You're quite the compassionate adventurer by the sound of it. Well, far be it from me to look a gift chocobo in the mouth. I have need of a capable man like yourself. We received a peddler at the gates the other day, an excitable Lalafell that was sweating and swearing that he had been attacked by large winged beasts. Yet other than hornets, I know of no flying creatures in this region. If there's any truth to what he said, it might prove problematic for other travelers. Follow the road south and see if you can find any evidence to support his claim. And, should you find something, kindly tell Lothair to patrol his area sometime instead of just standing beneath the spire and staring at the goddamn road in those words. Alright. Okay, we're going south. Winged beasts. Gives us an opportunity to go south for once. Okay. Ooh, roselets. These are on our list. No, whoops, said the wrong thing. There we go. Let's see how many more. 2. What is this? Delivers an attack with potency of 110. What's it do? I mean, it's just like a weaker attack, I guess? Interesting. I have to look more closely at my spells. I'm not overly familiar with this job class. I'm sure there's a rotation, but since I'm leveling, it's probably not super important right now. All right, what do we have here? We have a vulture egg. Ah, ooh, northern vulture. Well, these certainly look like winged beasts. Oh. All right. Done and done. At first I thought maybe they were talking about the roselets here, but doesn't look like it. A northern vulture, too? And they were defending a nest? Well, perhaps we could omit that last detail from any official reports. I'd rather not give Algar any further cause to be cross. Thank you for slaying the beast. You may rest assured that I will not permit this to happen again. Yeah, see that you don't. And we're level 14. Look, we're just climbing the charts here. Lothair, a guard at Galvan's Spire, wants you to visit the hedge tree. I have another task for you, adventurer. I need you to head to the hedge tree to the southwest of here and speak with Here Leone. Leonini. Leone. After tending to the hedge tree, the hero was scheduled to board a boat from the mirror planks. Well, the vessel's departure time has come and gone, but there is still no sign of her. Knowing how absorbed the hero becomes in her work, I am not unduly concerned. Armel, however, was responsible for organizing Leone's transportation and is likely wondering if her wayward passenger is ever going to arrive. Perhaps a gentle reminder is in order? Okay. I feel like I'm just doing like everyone's bidding. Like everyone so far could have taken care of all of this, but it just seems like no one does their job. So let's pawn it off on the poor adventurer who's just looking to make a name for themselves. You know? All right. More diamites. Oh, there she is. Staying around a very special tree, looks like. Yes, what troubles you, my... yes, the boat. I had quite forgotten. Oh, my task with the hedge tree is well and finished, but the elementals murmur of a malevolent presence in the vicinity of the Tamtara Deepcroft. I must abide a while longer, that I might better divine the source of the elemental's distress. Please inform Armel that I shall be late in arriving. Okay. Now we gotta do a little bit more running. But so far it seems like there's a pattern here. So we have visual sightings, supposed sightings, of a shadowy figure. The elementals are obviously reacting to some kind of disturbance, which the hearer is responding to and trying to investigate. And we did see in the cutscene in the last episode that earth golem elemental, or whatever you want to call it, stone monster, was conjured by a shadowy robed figure. So I'm assuming that all of that is connected. Or at least it stands to reason. But so far, everything that we've done in this area has some kind of connection in terms of the Twelveswood security, trying to figure out, you know, what's going on there. So we'll see how this develops. And there's Armel. You bear a message from Here Leone? An evil presence in the deep croft. That does sound grave indeed. I shall organize a vessel for a later time, then. Perhaps a bell from now? 2? Better make it 3, just to be safe. Thank you for your trouble. Ooh, new boat. Okay. Armel, a local at the Mirror Planks, wishes you to salvage cargo from a wreckage on the road. Might you assist me with another matter, sir? A wagon that departed from Quarry Mill was overturned on the road when some large, ill-tempered forest beast chose that moment to defend its territory. By Nafika's grace, the driver escaped without serious injury, but the wagon's cargo was not so fortunate. With none willing to risk another encounter with the creature, I can only assume the goods remained strewn across the ground where the incident occurred. Simply follow the road here to the south, and you should come across the wreckage. Salvage what cargo you can and deliver it to Keitha at Bentbranch Meadows, if you would be so kind. Well, you know what? I will be so kind. I can do that. Why not? I'm ripping up weeds and delivering messages and looking at eggs. I mean, why not? Why not? Oh, I think I see it already. Okay. It's a very ominous circle. You feel the ground tremble beneath your feet. Oh, look at this thing. Ah! Oh, boy. It's quite a maneuver with the tongue. There we go. Not too bad. All right. Perfect. Let's see. We'll just teleport to save ourselves a little bit of time. Okay. There's Keitha. You have a delivery for me? Ah, this is the shipment I was waiting on from Quarry Mill. I heard the wagon ran afoul of some great monstrosity just up the path from the mirror planks, but I see you've managed to scrape together a few bits and pieces. Seems I can't get through 2 bells these days without hearing some new tale of horrors in the deep croft or bandit cutthroats prowl in the woods hereabouts. Makes me wonder if me chocobos are safe at night. It does. Forever in need of adventurer skills, I hope you'll be around to lend a hand. Alright. You can now accept the next class, quest, and job now that we're 15. Okay. And it looks like we have a person up here with another quest. Lukalot. No. Oh, please, gods, no. Leia's egg. Halleck, you must help me. I stepped out of the stables for but a moment, and when I returned, it was gone. What was gone? An egg. Sorry? You are sure the chocobos will lay another? Gah! You do not understand. The egg is extremely valuable. I must find it. Lukalot at Bentbranch Meadows seeks your assistance in finding a lost chocobo egg. You will help me, won't you, Halleck? Oh, thank you, thank you. Someone must have made off with it. There can be no other explanation. I shall scour every ilm of the stable once more just to be sure. While I do so, I should be very grateful if you would ask the others if they noticed anything unusual. Okay. Could this be the shadowy figure again? Maybe it's a Kakarin? I don't know. Again, we have some suspects. Let's see what Eumond says. See anyone acting suspicious? I most certainly did, lad. A man, it was running off towards the Tam Terra Deepcroft. You say an egg was took? Then I'd say that was your culprit. But why would anyone pinch a chocobo egg? Without the proper learning, it's damn near impossible to get one to hatch. Okay. See what Leodare has to say. A chocobo egg has gone missing? Well, let me think. Now that you mention it, the chocobos were making quite a racket earlier. So much so, in fact, that I ran over to check on them, almost flattening a passing peddler in my haste. I didn't find anything out of the ordinary, though. Could I describe the peddler? Oh, he was Elizin fellow. Didn't recognize his face. Seemed awfully twitchy. Oh, gods, you don't think he... Why in the hells didn't I accost him? Okay. Some more clues. So maybe if it is this person, not a Kikirin then. I'll see if Bernard saw anything. Have I seen any odd characters about? Aside from yourself, you mean? Not that I recall. I did see someone calming the birds, but only from a distance. I assumed it was Lukalot. But if you say he was away from the stables at the time, then who is that with the chocobos? Okay. So we have very little answers. Just know that there have been some sightings. Ooh, the stars are pretty. All right. There can be no mistake then. The egg was indeed stolen. And from what you have told me, this was no simple robbery. That the culprit should take only Leia's egg and disregard all the rest tells me we are dealing with someone well versed in chocobo breeding. I am sorry to say that the individual in question is like to be a citizen of my native Ishgard. Leia, you see, is of the bloodline of Oranos, one of the greatest birds ever to grace an Ishgardian stable. Many a man in my homeland would give his right arm to possess one of Leia's eggs. Gods, I should have foreseen this. You must give chase at once. Hold your chocobos, Lukalot. If this egg thief's from Ishgard, like you say, why'd he go running off towards the Tamtara Deepcroft? Unless I've got me mental map upside down. That's the opposite direction. Well, yes, but he may seek to lay a false trail or, bah! The why of it is not important. Leia's egg is all that matters. Adventurer, I beg of you, hunt the scoundrel down and take back what he stole. Well, at least you ain't planning on chasing after him yourself, wherever he's from. We may work wonders with our birds, Halleck, but acts of dare-and-do ain't exactly our field. If you don't mind, we'll leave that end of things to you. I don't know why that made me laugh. With luck, you may catch the thief on the road to the Tamtara Deepcroft, but do be careful. We cannot be certain he is working alone in this. Oh goodness. Let's see. Where are we going? Are we actually going south? Oh, no. Oh, it's over here. Okay. I always forget that. All right. So, Deepcroft. Is it like a tomb? A dungeon? It's got the dungeon icon next to the name on the map, so probably a dungeon, but let's see what we can find here. Okay, I think we're getting close. Is it up top? I think so. It's kind of hard. Oh, it's kind of hard to tell. Let's see. I think it is up top. Let's see. Yeah, it's past this. I believe it's somewhere back here. We'll skip the fate. Ah. The sparkles, some kind of instanced combat. Kupla Capo, another Moogle. Maybe they saw something. I'm gonna clear this real quick though before I try to go back there, just in case. Yeah, we'll fight you too. Okay. Well, I don't think this is our shadowy figure, but I mean, I don't know. Let's see. Pant wheeze. I have caught you at last, you spiteful imp. Now hand over the egg. You can't have it, Kupo. The egg belongs to Luca-Lot. Who in Halone's bloody fury are you? Ah, those sops at Bentbranch hired themselves an adventurer, did they? Oh, God. Yet another complication. This farce has gone on long enough. Kill the Moogle and the farmer's hireling and bring me that damned egg. Uh-oh. Let's see. Should we go? Okay, so this one's a magic dealer, so we'll go with this one for right now. Wait, I thought I just selected this. So we'll take out the magic dealer first to make things a little easier. Oh, you're gonna heal me. Okay, I didn't even need to use that. I wasn't sure if they were gonna support me or not. Okay. Perfect. All right, now we can focus on Jan Remy Blackheart. You're winning, Kupo. Look out, he's up to something extra nasty. Oh. Oh, whoa, whoa. That is extra nasty. That did not look fun. Uh-oh. Oops. Is there another one? Oh, there is, but I think I'm out of range. Okay. Let's see what they have to say. Thank you, Kupo. What's that, Kupo? How did I come to be out here? Ah, well, this egg here is Leia's. Leia is a very special chocobo, in case you didn't know. Anyway, I was having a nap in the stables when that nasty fellow crept in and tried to steal it, Kupo. So I snatched it up as quickly as I could and made a run for it. I was planning to take it back to Bentbranch Meadows myself, but it might be safer if you did it. I'm sure Luca-Lot will be very happy to see you, Kupo. Me? Okay. Go ahead and travel back. So has that been, I mean, definitely not the same shadowy figure we saw in Spirit Hold, but still a nasty presence. Do you have the egg? Is it safe? Yes, it has the right coloring, the right weight. It is most definitely Leia's egg. I know not how to thank you. You had me worried for a bit there, Halleck. 'Tis good to see you and the egg back safe and sound. So I was correct in my assumption that an Isgardian was involved, albeit one who did not, in fact, make off with the egg. Well, I could have hardly have anticipated the intervention of a Moogle. Bugger me. It couldn't be the same one, could it? Might you have encountered our unlikely savior before, Keitha? Could be I. One of them saved my hide back while the calamity struck. I was in part of the woods, what we now call the standard courses that day. It seemed like the whole bleeding forest was ablaze. and I couldn't see a yalm in front of me for all the smoke. Well, not given up hope I had. Then, all of a sudden, a Moogle appears out of nowhere, tugs at me smoldering sleeve, and leads me straight to a bit of the wood where the fire hadn't taken hold. And now you know why the business is named Moogle's Gift Mounts. Seemed like the least I could do. I'd be dead if it weren't for that plucky little bugger. Incredible. It may well be that the Moogle has stood vigil over us ever since that day. Ha! We'd get her back to work then. Wouldn't want to go letting our guardian angel down, would we? Halleck, you have our thanks. Oh, and I believe Lookalot wants to give you a little something for your troubles. Okay. Lay's egg is irreplaceable. I cannot well express to you the depth of my gratitude. And yet, I find that I'm still troubled. While this whole regrettable episode unfolded, I bore witness to a sight that greatly concerned me. Oh, uh-oh. Wonder what that is. Lookalot appears to be in need of assistance. Of course they are. My thanks for your kindness earlier. I hate to impose again, but I have need of your assistance in another matter, one of grave import, I fear. Of late, I have noticed that the Exali dirigibles have been appearing over the Twelveswood with increasing regularity. Their frequency, however, does not bother me near so much as where they chose to fly, the patch of sky directly above the Guardian Tree. The tree is a sacred site, or so I was given to believe when I first came to Gridania, and thus I naturally assumed that the elementals would not suffer the Ixal to profane it. Yet the birdmen have been coming and going as they please, with nary a sign of protest from the guardians of the Twelveswood. And it was that which set me to thinking. Ever since the appearance of the much talked about suspicious individual, many and more strange things have been occurring in the forest. Could it be that he did something to the elementals? In case it proved useful, I have committed the details of my sightings to parchment. It would ask you to deliver the document to Mother Bione. Please make all haste. I have an irrepressible feeling that something terrible is about to happen. Aha. And now we have something more definitive, a location and a tie-in with the Ixal. We'll have to see what happens in the next episode.